Picture this: the White House, the symbol of American power, tradition, and presidential authority, is now posting memes and short political messages on TikTok. Yup, the official handle at White House is live. But hold on a second, isn't this the same app that Congress, national security officials, and even presidents past and present have been warning us about? The one that was supposed to be banned, the one described as a national security risk because of its ties to China's ByteDance. So why is the White House telling Americans to be cautious about TikTok on one hand while uploading content to it with the other? Let's break down the contradiction and maybe have a laugh along the way. TikTok, the app that just won't quit. For years now, Washington has been tangled in a messy love-hate relationship with TikTok. On paper, the U.S. government considers TikTok a serious risk. In 2024, Congress passed a law demanding ByteDance sell TikTok or face a U.S. ban. The Supreme Court upheld the law in January 2025. TikTok even went dark for one day before bouncing back online. But thanks to multiple deadline extensions, courtesy of President Trump's executive orders, TikTok is still alive and scrolling in America. The latest deadline, September 17th, 2025. So officially, TikTok is a problem, but practically, it's still here. And as long as 150 to 170 million Americans keep swiping, politicians aren't going to resist tapping into that audience. Enter the White House at White House. On August 19th, 2025, the White House went live on TikTok. Why? Simple. Reach. TikTok is where young people are. Whether it's jokes, news, or the latest viral dance. It's where political campaigns and government messaging can go straight to the phones of millions. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt put it bluntly. They want to use diverse communication platforms to highlight what the administration is doing. Translation: if you want to win the attention game, you go where the eyeballs are. Even if that means wading into territory your own laws say is dangerous. Hypocrisy? Sure, but also strategy. Let's not kid ourselves. This is a bit of a double standard. Federal employees can't use TikTok on government devices, but the White House is using it on official accounts. Security warnings are still being issued, but official government messaging is dancing right past them. How the White House sidesteps this. The official at White House TikTok account doesn't run on a government-secured iPhone sitting on the White House in the Oval Office. Instead, it's operated by communications staff using separate non-government devices. That's the loophole exemption. They're not violating the letter of the law, but they are bending its spirit. But here's the political reality. TikTok is simply too powerful to ignore. Campaigns learned in 2024 that short-form video can make or break momentum, and the White House isn't about to leave that tool in the toolbox just because of unresolved security debates. Think of it this way. It's like warning your kids that fast food is unhealthy, then sneaking a late-night drive-through burger yourself. Hypocritical, absolutely. Understandable, also yes. What's really going on? So what's the bottom line here? TikTok is still a security risk. That hasn't changed. Officials continue to warn that user data could be accessed by foreign actors. Enforcement is delayed. Thanks to political maneuvering, TikTok hasn't been banned yet. The White House wants young eyeballs. With tens of millions of Americans under 30 on the platform daily, the communications team decided to embrace reality. It's both risky and brilliant. Risky from a security standpoint, brilliant from a political one. In other words, the government is playing a game of doublespeak. TikTok is dangerous, but also essential. The app is treated like a national security threat, unless, of course, you're trying to win hearts, minds, and votes. So should you care? Absolutely, because this moment perfectly captures the contradictions of our digital age. Governments want to regulate, restrict, and sometimes even ban platforms, but they also desperately need them to stay relevant. TikTok's fate in the US is still uncertain. By mid-September, we could see a ban, a sale to US investors, or yet another extension. But in the meantime, the White House is betting that the benefits of direct communication outweigh the risks, at least politically. And let's be honest, if the White House is on TikTok, you can bet they're not posting cat videos. Every clip will be carefully crafted political messaging disguised in meme-worthy packaging. Final thought, the White House joining TikTok is like watching your parents crash your favorite party. They might warn you about the dangers of staying out too late, but they'll still show up, grab a slice of pizza, and try to dance to the music anyway. So is it hypocrisy? Yes. Is it smart politics? Also yes. Stay safe, stay secure, and remember that in the end, it's a reminder of one simple truth. In the battle between security risks and political influence, influence almost always wins. But I'm still avoiding TikTok like the plague. Thanks for tuning in. Now go hit that subscribe button and stay curious, my friends.